This will be a condensed version of the prior lesson of finding the hips on all fours. Begin the lesson by taking a moment to rest on your back and just to observe how you feel. Come onto the hands and knees. And begin to explore movement of the right hip by sliding it forward and back. Now use the left leg to slide the right leg forward and back. Focus on the hip joint. Now slide the right leg to the right and back. And now use the left leg to slide the right leg back to the right and back. Then combine the movements, driving the movements with the left leg, focusing on the left hip, and perform a circular action. Start small. You can progress to a larger circle so long as you feel that you're not creating any strain in the joints. Change direction. Still using the left leg to slide the right. As I do these movements, I generally attempt to keep my back relatively horizontal to the surface. So keeping some stability in my back. At this point, you could rest on your back if you needed to. We're just going to continue. Slide the right leg forward and look up. Now you're combining the movement with arching the back. Now slide the leg forward and look down. Now you're combining the movement with rounding the back. Good. Come back into child's pose. Just rest a little bit. You can rest on your forearms. Notice your breathing. Come back to all fours. Now slide the right leg between the space created by your left hand and your left knee. So you slide the right leg in a diagonal and come back. You feel the rotation of the pelvis, lower back and the middle back. The right side of your back gets longer as the left side gets shorter. Now just continue the motion until you're sitting over the right side of your pelvis. And reverse the motion. Do it again. And come back. Focus on the hip, the left hip. in particular as you return to all fours. And switch, go the other way. This motion could be a little more challenging, so be careful when you do some of these movements that you don't strain yourself. Always go slow. Just finish the lesson by lying on your back for a few moments to notice any changes. When you come to sitting, roll to your side. Use as little effort as possible. Sit for a moment to observe how you feel. If you have difficulty getting up from the floor, you could have a chair nearby to help you stand up. Once you're standing, all right, we'll say that I'm standing here. See how it feels. And shift your weight. And just observe how your skeleton supports you when you're on one leg. And that would conclude a simple lesson you could do on all fours.